Thank you so much, Mr. Tristan, and of course, Mr. Tim Miller for inviting us to join this conference or forum. In view of the launching, if I may, I just would like, sir, to share our slide. Just a moment. Okay. In view of good afternoon, everyone. In view of the launching of the initiative, Next Step Seafarer Skill Development to Employment, which is scheduled today, I'm expected to talk about present skills development for maritime. As a background, and everyone here knows that Technical Education and Skill Development Authority, or TESDA, is the government agency tasked to manage and supervise technical education and skills development in the Philippines. TESDA was created by the Bureau of Republic Act 7796, otherwise known as the Technical Education and Skill Development Act of 1994. TESDA seeks to be transformational leader in the technical education and skill development of the Filipino workforce. TESDA is set direction, promulgates relevant standards, and implements programs geared toward a quality assured and inclusive technical education and skills development and certification system. We believe in demonstrated competence, institutional integrity, personal commitment, culture, innovativeness, and deep sense of nationalism. As you can see on this slide, TESDA offers more than 201 courses with 68 courses available online, which is you can download our TESDA mobile app, TESDA Abot Lahat, including the new program of TESDA Abot Lahat ang OFW. We have also regional and provincial offices located all over the country and more than 120 TESDA technological institutions. Especially for seafarer, TESDA offers training such as NC1 for messman, NC3 ship's cooks, barista, housekeeping, and welding courses. But what has happened now is the COVID-19 pandemic with all its lockdown and quarantines. More importantly, countless of people have lost their jobs. There are many uncertainties in the insecurities, and leaving thousands of stranded and displaced repatriated due to unprecedented disruptions of their work. It is with this that TESDA has been trying to come up with different ways to address this. On this slide, we have the PLO visions, which explain the why and purpose of our existence. It explained TESDA and its stakeholders are working harmoniously towards strategic and sustainable partnership for relevant, accessible Tibet. Note that TESDA, under the leadership of its Director General Isidro La Peña, has launched its TESDA Abot Lahat ang OFW program, which includes an existing program for OFWs and their families and dependents. We have always regarded the OFW as heroes or bagong bayani for the many sacrifices they make not only for their families but also for our country. The annual remittances have kept our economy afloat, especially from the seafaring industry. However, this pandemic has disrupted almost everything. Even our OFW, just like all other workers, have lost their job, exposing our vulnerabilities as, as a nation and as a people. From our health and safety, our job security, food supply, and delivery of basic goods and services, no one and no government has prepared to deal with the negative impact of the pandemic. However, this pandemic has also allowed us not only to adapt the new normal, but also to change mindset. More than just a mere attitudinal change, we need a paradigm shift, which, for instance, our OFWs should not just be regarded as heroes or bagong bayani, but also leaders. From being passive beneficiaries of goods and services to actively creating wealth and opportunities for them and for others. In all modesty, that sums up the story of my life as a former OFWs. We often hear people repeat these popular Chinese proverbs, give a man a fish and he will live for the day. Teach him how to fish and he will live for a lifetime. However, we learned too that it is not enough that we just teach men and women how to fish. The fact is that we also need to provide them with technology to succeed. Kailangan din nila ng lambat or bangka para makapangisda. It is therefore my hope that during this time of great challenges, we in the public service do not only reach out to our OFWs and seafarers and their families and dependents. Instead, we also need to lock hands and arms and uplift each other, not as clients and bosses, but as fellow countrymen. Kapit kamay ka OFW is seeks to envision an end-to-end approach of empowering our OFW as well as seafarers through skills development and capacity building training programs. With this, we propose program framing it as kaalaman, kakayahanan, at kabuhayan. Kaalaman through the knowledge they gain, technical knowledge to culture, kakayahan with the skills and capacity they gain from TESDA's programs and fully utilize and take benefits of OWA Balikbayanihan program or yung Balik Pilipinas sa Balik Hanap Buhay program of OWA. Kabuhayan for its long-term visions as they return or retire here in the Philippines with its enterprise-based, community-based training. By December 2020, we all know that about 300,000 OFWs are expected to be repatriated, seafarers and land-based. 250 cruise ship or more are currently docked and grounded around 60,000 OFWs were already repatriated. Actually, it already hits the mark of 80,000 as of yesterday. And 40,000 of them OFWs went to or are still to be repatriated. With this, we are given a huge task on TESDA for programs on OFWs. Mindful of the 300,000 OFW who are expected to return to the country after losing their jobs abroad, TESDA is readying its program that will give knowledge, kaalaman, skills, kakayahan, and livelihood kabuhayan to seek to envision an end-to-end approach to empowering our OFWs through skills development and capacity development program. The kaalaman, TESDA has free courses relevant to COVID-19 management such as general duties, awareness, health effects of climate change, managing Tibet during COVID-19, learning and teaching online during COVID-19, standard precautions, and how to put and remove protective equipment. Actually, just 2 days ago, we have conducted a Tibet forum that will also help our Tibet partners all over the country. As part of kakayahan, OFWs can be technical experts. The OFW Council of Leaders also recommended on OFW as world-class TESDA Tibet trainers or providers. With this, TESDA can tap returning and retiring OFWs and seafarers in the development of competency standards for new, emerging, and advanced technology. We can also link this with the Balik Bayanihan campaign of TESDA and other government agencies. We are planning to look into OFW as urban farmers, the repatriated OFW who can plant and harvest their own from their own homes, as well as those empty and unused lands in the cities of different local government units which already signed MOA of agreement between Makati and Taguig. The Philippines is mainly an agriculture-dependent country, so why not utilize it? It also defined the Agricultural and Fishery Modernization Act that TESDA is mandated to provide agri-fishery skills training program for farmers and fisher folks. However, we can think of an innovative way also to entice OFW to be urban farmers. And the government now is focusing more on agricultural and food security programs. There are several lots and lands we can maximize in cities for economy to gain back the reputation agriculturally dependent for its microeconomy. Lastly, there are LGUs like Makati and others which can work as well as real estate company who can lend their land and urban farming. And also we are exploring in partnership with different organizations on how we can help our OFWs and seafarers, especially this COVID-19 pandemic. And that is for my slide, and I'm ready to accept questions later po, sir. Thank you so much, everyone.